Hi there folks, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to learn how to blow and squeeze the bag and play the chanter at the exact same time. If you haven't seen my video on blowing and squeezing the bag without the chanter in, I encourage you to go check it out before you watch this one. The link will be down below in the description. I have the chanter in, the drones are tuned, and they may have gone flat for a second, but what I'm going to do is blow into the bag, squeeze the bag, and I'm going to start going from the bottom of the scale on a low G up to about D. And I'll explain the reason for this in a moment, but just listen and watch how I squeeze the bag with the arm and alternating my blowing with the squeezing. So the reason why I went up the scale is because when we learn how to play the chanter at the beginning of our pipe journey, we would probably have gone up and down the scale to learn the notes. You may have played different notes at different times, maybe scrambled them up a little bit to help with the memorization. But whatever you did, it probably involved some sort of going up and down the scale. Why do I do just half the scale, or even on all the way up and down the scale to begin? It's because that is familiar to us. We do things that are familiar to us to gain a little bit more comfort, so that if we feel uneasy about learning something new, which this is likely new to you if you're watching this, then that is going to help that you feel a little bit more comfortable and a little bit more easy about learning how to do this. Because if you haven't had the chanter in, this is going to be a whole new ballpark for you, and I hope that you won't struggle too much with it. If you do struggle a bit with it, then you're not alone. A lot of people struggle with this. So what you can do is, if going up and down the scale is a breeze, that's awesome. You can go on to switching up your notes, try playing random notes. And if that is good, then try playing one bar, 2 bars, 2 bars being a phrase of a tune. Try playing that while blowing and squeezing the bag, because that's going to make you think while you are blowing and squeezing. So you're doing 3 things at once. If you have been practicing blowing and squeezing the exact same time without the chanter in, then this is going to be a bit more for you, all right? But it's going to come with time. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to play the first phrase of Skon the Brave, and I want you again to watch how I blow into the pipe and squeeze my arm while I play the first 2 bars. So got my hand here, my arm here. When I blow in and strike, give the bag a little bit of a bump to get the air flowing through the reeds and activate the drones. Then I'm going to push the bag underneath my arm with my hand, get my fingers situated on the chanter, and then start playing the tune. So there I played the first 2 bars of Skon the Brave, because the variety of tunes that you will know are going to vary. So most people will have learned Skon the Brave. If you haven't, it's probably the most complex beginner tune that you can go through. That's my opinion. But it's because of how it's written and all the embellishments in it that tunes like Green Hills and Battle's Over don't have. If you got that far, then excellent. And if you feel confident, then try the whole dang tune. Just try it through, and if that goes well, then just keep on rocking. Keep going through more tunes and get the stamina up. One thing that you'll want to realize when learning how to do this is that your stamina is going to increase. The stamina is how long you're going to be able to squeeze the bag, blow into the bag, and play at the same time, and for how long. With some practice routines, you'll want to play for minimum of 15 to 20 minutes. Now, why do we do that? It's because when we play for 20 minutes, that gives the pipe bag enough time to absorb some moisture and let the tongues of the reeds become more pliable so they vibrate easier, and then your drones will stay in tune quicker. And it'll also give you enough time for the pipe reed to absorb moisture and to stabilize so that the pitch doesn't change. If you can't do that, then do as much as you can, but keep it up so that your stamina keeps going up. Because once your stamina goes up, you're going to realize that it becomes easier and easier physically to blow and squeeze the bag and play at the exact same time. If you don't play every day, you're going to realize very quickly that it becomes harder because your arm muscles have gone down in strength. All right, it's very important, and it may not be widely known why we do it as frequently as we do. But it's like anything. If you don't practice playing soccer for a month and then you go back into it, you're probably going to injure yourself and pull a muscle, all right? We don't want that, do we? The same thing with this, except you're probably not going to pull the muscles in your arm just by squeezing the bag, unless you want to blow the bag up, and that ain't going to happen. So I hope that this was helpful for you today. If you like the video, give it a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a fantastic day.